No, CryptoZoo wasn't a scam. It was an IQ test. You failed. Thanks for your donations, morons, 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 morons.
What?
What if I told you that Logan Paul, yes, that Logan Paul, isn't just facing online backlash? He's under active investigation by the FBI. And not for some influencer feud. This is about fraud, wire transfers, and grand jury subpoenas.
I am so excited about this project. It's so fun. It's a really fun game that makes you money.
Federal agents are allegedly combing through Logan's text messages. And the wildest part? He's the one who might have made it all public by trying to sue the guy who exposed him. Logan Paul thought he could pivot from controversy to crypto. Instead, he might be pivoting into a courtroom. While he was selling energy drinks and minting blockchain zoo animals, the FBI was quietly collecting receipts. CryptoZoo, his ambitious NFT game, was supposed to be Pokemon but profitable. Instead, it turned out to be a digital mirage.
A fun game that earns you money. How much did you guys make from CryptoZoo?
I lost around $50,000 in CryptoZoo.
I lost $40,000.
I lost around 15,000 US dollars.
I lost $25,000.
$120,000.
$500,000 Australian, which is $500,000 in CryptoZoo.
Investors poured in cash. The game never worked. Then Logan pulled a vanishing act. Cue Coffeezilla, YouTube's favorite scam buster. Coffeezilla didn't just expose Logan to millions of YouTube viewers. He exposed him to the US government. Coffeezilla blew the whistle back in 2022. He filed official whistleblower reports to both the SEC and FBI, full of internal chats, contracts, and alleged evidence of market manipulation. He didn't just name Logan, he named the whole CryptoZoo crew. Eddie Ibanez, Jake Greener, and others. Logan claimed Coffeezilla was targeting him. That was a lie. This wasn't personal, it was procedural, and it was about to get a lot worse for Logan Paul. Logan made a critical error. He sued Coffeezilla for defamation. What he didn't realize was that suing a federal whistleblower triggers legal discovery. And discovery? That opens the floodgates.
Logan Paul received a subpoena to testify regarding CryptoZoo before a grand jury. And not only that, but the Central District of California issued an amended search warrant for all of Paul's electronic devices for evidence of securities fraud, wire fraud, money laundering, and conspiracy related to CryptoZoo. And it goes on. Then on March 7th, the SEC subpoenaed Paul for information related to CryptoZoo and other alleged crypto scams Paul has been involved with, including Dink Doink.
Now the world knows. Logan was subpoenaed by a grand jury. The SEC got involved. Even his electronic devices were searched under warrant, all because Logan tried to silence a guy who'd already gone to the feds. It's like trying to shut down a fire alarm while your house is burning down. And to make it worse, Logan's own lawsuit confirmed everything. Logan's legal team filed a motion. Documents confirmed the federal investigations. This isn't speculation. It's not rumor. It's in the public record. Coffeezilla provided full documentation to the SEC, messages, receipts, and emails. Coffeezilla had actual receipts from the SEC thanking him. Even though the SEC later handed off the case, it wasn't an exoneration. It was a baton pass to the FBI. The FBI is allegedly still poking around his hard drives. Logan's PR team tried to spin it as a win, but celebrating a partial retreat in a multi-agency investigation? That's not a flex, that's a halftime break. Here's the irony. Logan might not even be able to testify in his own defamation case. Why? Because doing so could incriminate him in the federal investigation. He started this lawsuit, and now he's trapped. If he testifies, he risks self-incrimination. If he pleads the fifth, his case collapses. Either way, he loses. He's basically trying to fight a fire while holding a gas can. Logan's legal team put forward a bizarre defense that Coffeezilla only reported him for attention. Basically, their defense is okay. Yeah, maybe we did something illegal. That's not a legal argument. That's a TikTok comment. They're not denying the wrongdoing. They're questioning the motivation of the guy who reported it. Even legal YouTubers were confused. One delayed her own video because she thought she misunderstood how bad the legal logic was. But in my guess, she didn't. Let's rewind. Logan sued the guy who told the government he was committing fraud. That lawsuit made the investigations public. He literally made it easier for Coffeezilla and the courts to uncover damaging evidence. In trying to silence his critic, Logan amplified the evidence, like trying to bury a secret by screaming it into a megaphone. If he had stayed quiet, we might not know about any of this. But instead, Logan opened the vault and handed over the key. So what does this all add up to? Logan Paul isn't just in PR trouble. He's in legal danger. Federal agents are allegedly combing his messages. The FBI is investigating, and he might be the one who made it all worse. CryptoZoo might have started as a bad idea, but Logan turned it into a federal case, literally. Actions have consequences, even when you're famous, especially when you're famous. This isn't about cancel culture. It's not about petty influencer drama or another forgettable YouTube feud. This is bigger. This is about serious allegations, fraud, wire transfers, securities violations, and a man who couldn't step away from the spotlight long enough to stop digging his own grave. Instead of owning his mistakes or helping the people who lost money, Logan tried to flip the script. He tried to silence the whistleblower who reported him. But lawsuits don't bury scandals. They exhume them, piece by piece, with courtroom lights and public records exposing every skeleton in the closet. In trying to control the narrative, Logan might have accidentally written his own downfall. And now, whether he likes it or not, the FBI is watching every document, every message, every move. Because in the end, it wasn't Coffeezilla or YouTube that exposed him the most. It was Logan Paul versus his own ego. If you want more breakdowns like this, subscribe, because the next digital downfall, it might already be loading. And trust me, you won't want to miss it.
CryptoZoo is a blockchain project that I created about a year and a half ago. You buy these eggs on the blockchain and you can hatch them into what are called base animals. And then you can breed your base animals with each other to create fun looking viral hybrid offspring that have a rarity scale. If you hatch a rare animal and you breed it with another rare animal and it yields a rare hybrid animal, that animal then yields and collects a token the longer you hold it. Then when you release it into the wild, you accrue your yield.